Points A and C are the ends of a diagonal of the rhombus. So let's draw a little sketch of this. A is -3, -4. So it's A -3, -4. And C is 5, 4. C, which is 5, 4. Find the equation of the diagonal BD. Okay, so the equation of the diagonal BD. I need to find gradient of this line, because for a rhombus, the diagonals, you've got length there, same length there. It's not on scale, but the diagonals cross at right angles with that, because it would fold onto itself. If those two lengths are the same, it would fold onto itself there, and it's got symmetry, so that'll be a right angle in the middle. So therefore it's got to go through a midpoint here. Well, let's just put in how far across it goes and how far up it goes. It goes from -3 to 5, so that's 8, and it goes from -4 all the way up to that, so that's 8 as well. So we've got various bits. So first off, find gradient of AC, which equals 8 over 8, which equals 1. Therefore, gradient of BD equals negative the reciprocal of that, which is 1. So I get y equals -x plus c, because gradient is -1, so -1. And I need to find out what c is, so I need to find c by substituting and a point on, I don't know, a point on the line. So I know it crosses at the midpoint, so I need to find out the midpoint of this, and that will mean that it will need to go across by 4 and then up by 4. So it goes from -3 across 4, so that will now be 1, and it's going from -4 up 4, so that will be 0. Also, that's that point there, isn't it? 1, 0. So I've got to substitute in there 1, 0. As always, I like putting on which one's x, which one's y. Y is 0, so 0 equals negative x is 1 plus c, so c equals 1. So I get y equals -x plus 1, and that's the first part to it. And so it's -x plus 1, so it's going to go, that's it, y equals -x plus 1. And now, that's the first part. Given that the side BC has gradients, so from B here to C has got gradient 5 over 3. Find the coordinates of B, and so 5 over, well, you see it's there, isn't it? B, because that would mean it goes across by 3 and goes up by 5. So that's where it is, because that's 4 across the whole way. Yeah, it's there. But suppose you didn't know what that point was, or you could just immediately see that you've got going up 5 and going across 3. We could call it xy. So let's try it that way. Okay, so we're going to make x be x, y, and do it algebraically. So gradients is change in y over change in x, which equals change in y is 4 minus y over change in x, which is 5 minus x. And that's a gradient, and that says that that equals 5 over 3. So that equals 5 over 3 times both sides by 5 minus x and times both sides by 3. That'll give me 3 lots of 4 minus y equals 5 lots of 5 minus x. So 12 minus 3y equals 25 minus 5x. And put it all onto this side, so add, so I get 5x minus 3y equals 13. And that's worked out one equation, But I've got to find out what x and y is. I need two equations. So I've got that, and I've also got this one here, y equals minus x plus 1. So I can then substitute that in here, and I get 5x minus 3 lots of minus x plus 1 equals 13. So 5x minus 3 times minus x is plus 3x, and minus 3 times plus 1 is minus 3 equals 13. And that means 8x equals 16. 8x equals 16. Therefore, x equals 2. And substitute that into there. Y equals minus 2 plus 1, which equals minus 1. So I've got b is 2 minus 1. So that, but I knew that anyhow because I knew it had gone across 1, so that'd be 2 and down 1. So b is 2 minus 1, down 1, across 1, and this one here is going to have to go up across 1 to the left. So it's on 1, so it'll be 0, and up 1, that'll be there, which is 0, 1, and that is d is 0, 1. And because I drew a picture, I could actually see it right here, and before I did any of this bit down here, I could see it from just the diagram. That's why I'd always draw a diagram with questions like these. And that's that done.